people are gonna be like, what is Ushi doing? It's like, alright, here's Ushi. I just put on this. He just be yelling. That's a really good fucking color. What the fuck? Does he still keep his white hair? Yeah, he does. His eye color is a little green, but that's still fucking tight. What is his base 9? That's also pretty good. That's also really good. That's good. Well, that's kind of like Hazama, but that's still good. Where's that color I just saw for him? Yeah, color's mad good. Alright, Rhythmic Bustle. He's got too many codes though? He does. Rhythmic Bustle... Yes, it's this stage, Joe. Alright. Alright, everybody, all rise for the Melty National Anthem. Okay. If you've ever played with the Danganronpa, yes, true. Alright. Ushiwakamaru. She's this, like, weird, speedy, mix-up type character. She's kind of like Seth. It feels like if she doesn't have projectiles. Because she doesn't have projectiles. She doesn't have an invincible reversal outside of her arc drive. But she has an invincible move from her run. So it's kind of weird. So like, the basic stuff is, this is 5A, quick poke. Supposed to throw auto combo if you mash it. 2A, standard melted blow 2A. Mash that shit. 5B. 5B goes a little bit further. Kinda active lingers, you know, combo fodder stuff. 2B. 2B is like similar to standing 5B. Moves her forward really slightly. 5C. Pretty big slashing normal, you know, character with weapon normal goes far. You can also charge it. It's like advanced combo stuff. I don't believe it's an overhead. Yeah, there you go. 2C. 2C is not a low, by the way. 2A is a low? 2C is not a low. 2C is like this weird mid-hitting move. But it's okay. You're not running up to people being like, hold this sweep, and it's like, oh shit, my sweep's not a sweep, you know? Your strengths are that you're fast, and you're confusing people with like your special moves. Speaking of special moves, 236A. If she runs at you, she flips off you. You have follow-ups based off the button you pressed. The most important follow-up you're gonna have is the A version. The A version is an overhead. They have to send it to block it. It can also be gapless, or you can super delay it if they try to mash on you. It's also your combo tool. It's also your pressure tool. It does everything. I'm pretty sure it's safe on block at like certain spaces, but that's more testing. The B follow-up. If you just press B after, she teleports the other side. I think she always laughs at you. She has a high probability of laughing at you. And if you hold back and you press the B button, you stay on the same side. So this can be used in conjunction with like this to get people to try to do heat or DP, so you can be like, I'm here now, and you can punish them. The C follow-up. Invincible. So you can only access this through the run first. You can't do this by itself. So technically, if you think people are just going to try to DP, you could also delay this a lot, counter hit them, and you get big damage. It's pretty nice. Although I'm not sure if it's safe, but I don't think it's punishable, but it's definitely not like you turn after it gets blocked, so like you lose your turn. And you can't moondrive it if it gets blocked, so you can't do something like, that's me trying to moondrive, whereas you can do, you know, same rule applies. If it's invincible, you can't moondrive it unless the opponent is already moondriving. So if you run up to do this, and your opponent moondrives, you get to moondrive back during that time period. 3C, I forgot about 3C. It's kind of small, but it probably is tall above her, and that's important. You know, stopping people from being above your head. The throw. Throw's mad cool. Backdash. She actually covers a decent amount of space for her backdash. Already full screen in 2. Most characters can't do that. Air dash goes pretty far forward. Air back dash goes a small distance, but it feels a little bit quicker than Dante's over here. Her run into super jump goes really far. And I feel like a lot of characters don't have that space covered. She just kind of like flies across the screen. She's fairly quick. Blah blah blah. Right. Other normals that are important in the air. Jump A. Jump A is your melty blood normal of stay away from my airspace. I'll smack you real quick. She uses the hilt of her sword. Jump B. This nice diagonal down forward button that you use to approach. It does not cross up behind her, so you don't have a cross up normal. So you know, you gotta play melty. But her jump C kind of hits behind her. It's weird. It's like whose normal is that? This is a specific character that does that. But her jump C is also chargeable, so you do that. You know, combo fodder stuff, trying to clash. You know, the type Lumina clash stuff with charged up normals. Then she has jump 2C. She kind of like steps like that. So like if you do it from an air combo, she pull them all the way down. So the idea is to show. See how she pulls them all the way down with that? However, you can actually press them if you have enough hit stun left over. You can combo after it. So you can do. Pretty cool. Alright. And then she has Pogo, which is jump 2C. Is this, but you can charge it, so. If you time it right, I think you can indefinitely just travel the screen. Oh yeah, it is stoppage. This is also not an infinite combo. It goes up to 6 times, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. After the 6th one, the game is like, alright, you already used up all your ground bounces, get out of here, stop having fun. What else is there? Right, special moves, 2-2 series. 2A, well, she'll jump back, and she'll make, 2 copies of herself. One on the top and one on the bottom. The T2A version, always on the bottom. T2B, she'll make T2A, but then she'll run forward after it. So it's like a good way to run away from someone and then close the distance right away. You can't cancel it immediately into anything. There is a small delay from the run, so you're forced to run a certain distance before you can take an action like 2A, jump, moon drive. So you have to be careful. You know how to block right now. 2C, she goes to the top, and then she air dashes forward. She does retain, I believe she does retain another air dash after her. No, it uses her air dash and it keeps her in the air. So your only other air movement is jumping again. Like that. So you have to be careful when you do this, that you don't forget that you use an air dash and a pre-existing jump. So you only have one air movement when you do TTC. That's it. I didn't talk about the rest of 236 stuff. 236B. Always low. Always goes a certain distance, always low. There's no change out of it. It's just gonna hit you. You can combo after it too. It's punishable on block, but it's like combo tool stuff. Or if you think someone's just trying to like shoot fireballs at you, you can like quote unquote beat them to the punch with that. 260. She actually just does this Ranbu type super and automatically launches you, so you can get like your own type of like re-jump combo. Like that. It goes pretty far, but it's okay. Oh yeah, and 236B hold. 236B, this is this. If you hold the B button, you do an overhead that hits 4 times. I believe she travels the full length of the screen to get to you to do it. However, if it gets, it's an overhead, but if it gets blocked, it is no bueno. It's super punishable. However, that's why you have Moon Trap. And you also have your EX moves, so you make yourself safe. It's a good way to chase someone trying to heat from like here, just run up. Oh, you heat it, cool. You can confirm with whatever you have. 2 and 4 series. 214A, that's her stance. She goes into the stance, and if you don't do anything, she comes out of stance. I don't think she can clash with it. I haven't tested that yet, but that, you know, that's like later. But if you do 226AA, she has an attack that's similar to the 226AA run. However, you can jump cancel on whiff and on block, but it's not overhead. So it's a good way to like see if someone's trying to jump at you. You might be able to contest them from flying at you in midair. 226AB. She just like quick pass you. The difference between that and the other move that she has that looks like that, which is 214B, this one, because that comes out of, that's just 214B, whereas this is 214AB. The difference is one of them, 214B is not safe, 214AB is safe, but you're still minus. You don't get to swing as you would. The other important thing, right? So 214B on hit does this crumple. 214AB does that pop up. So if you're trying to hunt somebody down from the screen, and you're like, I got this hit, and you know you confirm, you can just do that afterwards. And then 214C is like your, it's like your EX you use after you've used up all your ground bound stuff, and you want to get the knockdown, so you don't have to worry about them popping out. You're like, okay, what do I do for combo? And it's like, there you go. She has a DP, well, not a DP, her 623 series, you know, the DP input, does this. That's 226A. You can jump cancel this on whiff, like A stand, like 214AA, like this one, but this one's jump cancelable earlier, whereas 623A is jump cancelable kinda later on in the move, but it's jump cancelable immediately on a hit or block, on a hit or block. Let me make sure. Yeah. Whereas you see the 214AA is like instant, you can jump cancel it on block. That's instant 214AA, and this is 623A. You see how late like you get to jump after? 623B, not jump cancelable. Not sure how safe it is on block, but it's like one of those combo tool type things, because it doesn't have invincibility, because it causes a wall slam. That's 623A. 63B. You see how you like bounce off the wall for like a little bit? Ugh. That's that. And then 63C, it's kind of like sends them away. It provides a hard knockdown situation for you to like try to follow up and get a mix up. So you're like, whee! Blah, blah, blah. In the air, she has 236. However, it's not like the run from the ground. She just kind of like pauses in the air, and depending on which button you press, she performs an action. 236A will, depending on the distance, either stop right in front of them or cross up to the other side. So you can use this as like a cross up fast wall thing to like grab somebody, or if they're not ready, you just do this, 2A, or you just mess with them. 236B, however, he will always go to the ground and then pop back up. So it acts like her 22C, where she gets put into the air. However, because she lands from the air to the ground and uses a jump, she has access to a jump and an air dash. So you can do that stuff. So you can do like an air, fall, jump. Or you can do. So you can do it like 3 times before you can't perform another air action. So it's like 1. Oops, sorry, I said 1. Let me see if I have this correct. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 3 times. Then you have 236C in the air. That's like I'm confirming this thing to. It's 236C is like 236AC, the slash part down, but you just get the slash part by itself. But it doesn't have invincibility. It's just combo 2. You just like stop that. I think that's it, honestly. Like, you just mostly use the 2-2 series to like make your opponent guess like which one is coming through. since they don't cost meter, you just like get them to guess. Oh, she has a pass roll, excuse me. If you press down A plus B in the air, she just goes straight down. So you use that in conjunction with 2, 3, 6, A in the air, or 2, 3, 6, B in the air. So you just like cause a bunch of mix-ups that occur, and people are just like, what is this character doing? Oh yeah, 2 through 6C can be cancelled on the 4th hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you don't want to time it, you can always just hold up while the super is going off. Ooh, I can't do that? Ah, right, I forgot. They let you jump cancel off the 2nd hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you typically jump cancel on the 4th hit so you can get most damage you can, because I don't think you're allowed to do it later. 4, 5. Yeah. Because after the 4th hit, like, she does the automatic 3C launch like this. So typically, if you're using this super, you want to jump cancel after the 4th hit, like in the mission mode. So if you're in the mission mode, make sure you go over the mission mode, you look at the small sample combos they give you so you understand how that works. But yeah, typically a lot of her game plan right now revolves around just making sure that you have some form of way to fog your opponent's mind with a lot of like 2-2 stuff, or doing 2-3-6 stuff. Mostly 2-3-6 because it's safe. Like you do 2-3-6, if it hits, you get it confirmed. So you do 2-3-6, hit, and you just combo like that. Otherwise, if you're trying to bait your opponent to do something, it's like you do the C follow-up afterwards. Because I found out earlier, if you can wait really long before you perform a follow-up. Like almost when you're about to hit the ground. So you can kind of like see opponent's options and kind of react to them with that. Then like basic combos like 2A, 2A. Let me think. It's like 2A, 2A, 2, 3, 6B, so 2A, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2, 3, 6B, 5A, 5C, 3C, so. And immediate air throw, so that's really quick. Like, you know, it doesn't do the most damage, but it's like you do it because it's stable, because, you know, oh god, I'm mashing, what do I do? And then you're like, oh shit. Although, linking the 5A after 2, 3, 6 is a little bit weird. Yeah, even I'm dropping it, because I'm trying to double tap. But that's it. Auto combo 2nd hit slicers. Oh, right. Another thing is her auto combo. Let me put him in the corner, guard, crouching. Her auto combo will always put herself to the other side no matter. Always. Which means in the corner you can do that. You can always steal the corner. Which means, in conjunction with her teleports, her 2-2 series, you could do or and it makes the opponent wonder, like, alright, what am I supposed to do? Because you can also use it for your 2-2-6A at the foot. You do have to input the correct direction, though. So when you're on the other side, you have to do 2-3-6 the right way. So. And then you get to do stuff like that still. Which is really nice. I think the 3rd hit of her auto combo is a low. Let me check. No, okay. That'd be kind of privileged, I guess. But the second part of the auto combo always put it to the other side. So giving you the option to do stuff like... Oh, you can't cancel the last part. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like you can. So you'd have to do it on the second part. Yeah, but she is airborne, so she can't be thrown immediately. Which means you should be able to... Yeah, you should be able to do, like, the 2-3-6A fast fall stuff. Actually, can you fast fall normally? Oh yeah, you can just do the down A plus B fast fall afterwards. This character might be like really strong, but we don't know yet, but he's super fun. That's the important thing. He's super fun. I think there's like a stable easy combo for her, but I'd say your best bet's probably like learning how to time this run hit, so you can do like Can't you just 5C? Yeah, like 5C and maybe get a 3C if you're in time. Moon skills? I'm not sure what to do for moon skills yet because like her 6 BC does that run. I'm also pretty sure it's overhead. So, yeah. I don't think she can be punished, but it's like one of those moves like you have to make sure if you're just wanting to close the gap when you're moon drive, it'll have clash frames as she runs and she just like spins. Actually, she had another one in the air. Yeah, she has the slam from this as just a slam, normal slam, but you know it doesn't have invul. But you can kind of just like put yourself in the air and be like, ugh. I think you can swap sides if you hold. No, this depends on where you are. Oh, the airborne for the auto combo? Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about it like that. But if you're doing the last part of the auto combo, you can kind of just like see if someone's gonna mash, you just interrupt them. Yeah, 3 BC is like it doesn't have invul, but if they're hovering in the air, just try to snipe them, force a clash there. 4 BC, I forgot what this move reminds me of, but she straight up just like leaves the screen for a couple of frames and dashes to a certain portion of the screen. This can go through heats, so if someone's trying to heat, like you're doing pressure, you can just go through the heat if you time it correctly and punish them. But you have to be careful because since it's a hit, they can shield it and then punish you. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Oh, arc drag. So her arc drag hits from full screen. Oops, I did. The other interesting thing is you can do it in the air. So you can actually punish people from doing heat from full screen. You can punish people for throwing projectiles full screen if you don't have moon drive. So like if you think so if you activate a heat and you think Vlav's doesn't have moon drive, as long as the quote unquote person throwing projectiles doesn't have moon drive, you can always just use that to punish their attempt to like throw a projectile and try to play their game, but you'd be like, no, get out of here. So that's really interesting for her to have because there's a lot of instances where you heat to get out pressure, and then your opponent's just like, oh, I'm gonna throw a fireball, and you're instantly like, no. This is like the big no thing. Think of like Saber's Avalon, but if you throw a projectile and you don't have moon drive, you're going to die. So I feel like this will keep people in check for making sure they keep moon drive for her when she's in heat, because if she can slap you for 3,500 damage, you're not gonna like that too often. Okay. Well, that's all I have for now because it's literally day 1 that the game has been out. So, you know, we're gonna just figure out what else she can do. I'll probably add addendums to stuff, like other smaller videos if I'm missing something from here. I'll do that in the future, but right now I'm just putting this out here so people can be like, okay, thank you. I want to know how she feels like. She's fun, she's fast, feels like Seth. Doesn't have a reversal, she doesn't have like a DP, but that's okay if you don't have a DP in this game. I swear to God, it's fine. And yeah, just enjoy playing her. That's it. See y'all later. Ugh. I hate saying that on stream when people are still here. It's fucking weird. That's weird. It's weird. I feel like it's like it would be different if like I was recording and nobody was here. That's fine, but there are people in here and they're watching me do a live record, and it's like, oh, you know, he's just doing it here because he doesn't want to do it later.